So I do a podcast now with my son. It's called Only Stew. And it's me and my son, Alex, my 32-year-old, and then he runs the business with me. So he never heard this, but when we were young, the podcast,
to hear this shit.
literally, like, it's very uncomfortable for my wife.
Sure.
Like insane like she's retiring June 29th. But you want to hear something wild? She's worked at this place 13 years. She's the accounting clerk for the New Hyde Park School District. Now I could say it because she's retiring. Okay. I have never been to her office. Never.
Yeah.
First 5 years, she didn't want to tell me where it was because she has a job where she has a $4 million a month payroll. She's paying all the bills. She signs off on a check. 2 certified accountants have to sign after her because the person prior to her, she got the job, robbed the fucking place for $12 million. So she's in an elite level position. Not that she gets paid a ton. She doesn't. But her position is very there's no way, if they knew her husband is on the internet going, let's fuck, eat, ass, lick, clit, she loses a job. Like she loses. Yeah. Plus she's Irish Catholic and she's pretty conservative. She thinks I'm a fucking scum. She thinks that this is the lowest form of life. And Irish Catholic people in general, the reason I married Irish Catholic is those, to me, are the most trustworthy people in the fucking world. But they're very conservative. Everything's close to their vest. They don't tell you they got problems because it's none of your business. And they're overly sensitive to being embarrassed, where I'm a fucking embarrassment. And unless you're a liberal or unless you get me, you get me, you could watch, you could be mortified. Like
my favorite moment ever was at your big summertime bash when you were like, God bless her. She's so nice. She's so amazing for putting up with me. I mean, honestly, somebody should kill me. Somebody fucking kill me so she doesn't have to deal with me anymore.
It's partially true. You know what I'm saying? Like she's made total compromises to stay married to me.
So what do you think? Were you were always gotta have been a crazy guy?
No issue about it. No two ways about it.
So she knew what she was getting into. She liked the bad boys. She liked the...
But the world wasn't able to see every day. I take a shit. I eat egg beaters. I'm screaming. Because in other words, when I'm saying let's fuck, eat, ass, lick, clit, people must think that she's a fucking whore. You know what I mean? Like, Stu's talking about banging girls up their ass, and you're his wife. So is Stu doing that to you? People like, because I'm so good at when I throw something, they don't realize certain times, of course, it's performative. And I have a creative license to say anything, and I have the balls to say anything. And then then where's the line? What are we doing here? Like what's going on?
When you don't know.
But that's exactly that's part of my game. So we do the podcast with Alex. It's Only Stew, and I'm running the other day, and there's a girl like 40 yards away, and we're men, we're whores, so we could tell a snapping pussy from 40 yards away. Like you could tell when someone is drunk. You could fucking tell. Like I can eye someone up whether they're 500 pounds or 140 pounds, and I could tell if they could give a great blowjob, if they like it up the ass, or if they're a great fuck. And you can't judge a book by its cover. It's just like, you just fucking know. Okay. Yeah. So this girl's coming at me, and she's that gorgeous that she's distracting. Like, I am literally scared I'm going to fall on my fucking face. But then, like 20 yards away, I start smelling beautiful perfume. 10 yards away, 5 yards away, she passes me. Of course, camel toe. Of course, a body, a 10. The face is a 10. But I smell a ton of perfume. And it went back to my days. So when we went to bars, instead of having someone that would be the designated driver, because there was no designated driver, was the guy did 5 lines of coke and 10 beers and 4 shots. That qualified as your designated driver. You know what I mean? All that meant is he wasn't going to fall asleep at the wheel or throw up. That's your designated driver. That used to be the MO. We had an SVP driver. Okay, doesn't stand for Scott Van Pelt. It stands for sewer, vagina, pussy. So he would be the person in the bar because of course, because we had balls. Like, we went after the 10s. You know what I'm saying? And then at 3 a.m, you settled for a fucking hand job from some girl you wouldn't even talk to. You never asked her, whatever. It didn't matter. She could have venereal disease, but at 3 a.m, I don't give a fuck. I'll worry about it. I'll be at the pharmacist the next day and pray to God my dick doesn't fall off. If you don't have an STD by now, you're not trying. So anyway.